All right, so for a discrete frequency distribution, or as sometimes we say simple frequency distribution, the rule is that, or the formula if you say, so the formula is median is that value of, or rather median is the value of x corresponding to n plus 1 by 2th observation. Okay, so let's look at a table, and I'm going to write, actually I'm directly going to write as we have to write in the answer. Okay, so first we need a title, so table showing the necessary calculations for median. All right, so first obviously we have x that is given in the question. So what are the values of x? It's very simple. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's very simple. Then the frequencies, what are the frequencies? The frequencies are 7, 44, 35, 16, 9, 4, 1. Okay. So that's the data that is given to us. Okay. So what is our first job? Our first job is to form the cumulative frequency. And we are going to form the cumulative frequency of less than type. So Cu dot cumulative of less than type. Okay. You can go with more than type. There is no problem, as I just said. But in that case, the finding will follow the same thing, and obviously the answer will become same. But that's not really going to change anything. But generally, our culture again here is that if it is not explicitly said, then the cumulative frequency distribution that we choose is for less than. Okay. All right. And here you see equal to, because there is discrete numbers. So here our interpretation is less than or equal to. This is its interpretation. For simple frequency distribution, we take this interpretation and it doesn't create any harm because we have numbers only. Okay, that means single numbers. Okay, so 7, then 51, then 86, then 102, 111, 115, 116, which is obviously n. So here n equal to 106, which implies that n plus 1 by 2, which is 107 by 2, is 58.5. Hence, median is the value of x corresponding to 58.5, correct? Or 58.5, which is the cumulative frequency. So that means we will count, since it is less than, we will count from the top. And then if I go on counting, so here 7 counting of numbers is done. Here we reach where 51st counting is done, right? So there 7th counting is done, then 51st counting is done. Here 86th counting is done, which means that from 52th to 86th observation all lie here. So from 52nd to 86th observation all lie in this class, if you say. And what is the corresponding x value? It's 2. So what is the median? The median is 2. Okay. So that's how we count it. Again, I'm just going to say it again. So 7 observations are counted till this point. 51 observations are counted till this point. That means from the 52nd observation to 86th observation are counted here. And we are looking for the X value corresponding to 58.5 as the cumulative frequency. So that appeared in this class, and the corresponding X is 2. So the median is 2. So that's how we find the median for the simple or discrete frequency distribution. Now we'll go to the group frequency distribution, and as it happens, for that the formula is a bit big, but we can actually bypass the formula and remember the simple idea of interpolation, and you can use that quite easily to find the median. So we are going to apply both of them. And obviously, if there is a method where there is very little to remember, then it's the best method. Okay. So here also the title will remain the same. We'll look at a data set. And from that, we are going to construct the cumulative frequency distribution of less than type. But let's first look at the formula. So median is, okay, median for grouped frequency distribution. So median for group frequency distribution. So what is it? It is the value of X corresponding to n by 2th observation. Note that this is not n plus 1 by 2. It is n by 2th observation. Okay, remember there is a difference. Here it is n by 2, and for simple it is n plus 1 by 2. So they are different. Okay. So what is the formula? The formula is median equal to L1 plus n by 2 minus capital F divided by Fm into C. So what are they? They are L1 is equal to lower boundary of the median class. So we arrive at two terms. First is median class. What is that? That we are going to find out. And then here we are saying boundary. That means when I am searching for median, I must have the data set where class limits will be converted to class boundary. Okay. And if the data is already in terms of class boundary, then we have a good day. Okay, so L1 is the lower boundary of the median class. N, you know what N is, total frequency. Then comes capital F, which is cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. Fm is the frequency of the median class. So everything is related to something called a median class. And C is the size of the median class. Or class width of the median class. Okay. So if the class width is same, then it's fine. All right. Let's look at that method which uses this formula. So we're going to first find out the median using this formula, and then we are going to look at interpolation. All right. So first we need to have the data. So look at the data set first, then from that we are going to, okay, so let us say that it is already expressed in terms of class boundaries, which will slightly, kind of make our work easy. So 15 to 25, then 25 to 35, then 35 to 45, 45 to 55, and now I have to erase this part. So F, that is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class, and FM, these two are very simple. Okay. So anyway, we are going to see that while solving the problem. 45 to 55, then 55 to 65, and 65 to 75. Okay. So 4, 11, 19, 14, 0, 2. So our first job is to construct the cumulative frequency. Right? So for that, I'll make the table horizontally, but in your answer, it is generally wanted by the examiners that you make the table in this form. Okay, so vertically. Anyway, so let's look at that. So our class boundaries now, they will be single numbers because we are looking at cumulative frequency. Again, as I have not mentioned anything, of less than type. Okay, cumulative frequency of less than type. So class boundaries are 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, and 75. And as we know that less than 15 is 0 and less than 75 is our n. So let's add them. So 4, 15, 34, then 48, there is 0, so 48, and then 50. Okay, so this is our cumulative frequency distribution of less than type that is constructed from this table. And as it is given in class boundaries, we don't have to do anything, but had it not been given, you have to convert it into class boundaries. Okay. All right. So now we are going to apply the formula. So as I said that what is our first job? Our first job is to find the median class because everything depends on that. So what is the median class? It is the class corresponding to n by 2. So n is, okay, so here n is 50, that is n by 2 is 25. Okay, now if it is 25, that means it lies here because here 15th is done. So from 16 to 34, so 25 is here, right? So if 25 is here, then what is the median class? The median class is, so here 45, the earlier was 35. So median class is 35 to 45, right? Because less than 35, I counted 15. Less than 45, I counted 34. That means the 25th appeared between 35 and 45. So this is my median class. Okay, so I'm using the same logic, right? Okay, so once it is done, now I know L1 is the lower class boundary, so that is 35. N by 2, that is written there. F, that is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class, so that will be 15. So this is our F. Sorry, yes, 15. Yes. So F is 15, cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. So 15, right? Then frequency of the median class, which is 19 coming from here. And then the class width C, which is 10, obviously, from here. Okay, so now our job is pretty simple. We are just going to put the values here and find out what the median is. So median is equal to 35 plus 25 minus 15 divided by 19 into 10. And if you calculate, that will become 40.26. So that's how we calculate median using the formula. Now, if you don't want to remember the formula, what will you do? You use interpolation. But even when you are using interpolation, one thing remains unchanged. That is finding the median class. So now we are looking at a method which uses interpolation. And we are going to restart from the median class. Okay. So 25 is somewhere here, as we said. What is the idea of interpolation? 25th observation is counted, sorry, 25th observation is counted somewhere here. So the median is somewhere between 35 and 45. So we are going to use interpolation just in the same manner that we used earlier. So M, that's our median, ME, minus 35. So the gap divided by, so I have taken the, see, median is higher than 35. So I have taken higher number on the left side. So median minus 35. So I'm counting in this direction. So that means denominator will be 45 minus 35. As I said earlier also, remember this direction. If you're writing median minus 35, then you're counting from above. So it will be 45 minus 35. You can easily write 35 minus median. For that, it will be 35 minus 45, because then your direction of calculation will be the opposite. Okay. So if you don't want to get confused between that, just look at how I'm doing it. So, but obviously this is the point of learning, that the direction of counting must remain the same. So median to 35, then 45 to 35. And it will be the same here also. So the frequency that is corresponding to the median is basically 25. Then frequency corresponding to 35 is 15. With respect to 45, it is 34. And obviously 15. Okay. Now let's look at that. This is the structure given by interpolation. All right. Now we are going to calculate it step by step, and I'm going to show you that we are going to reach here. So then median minus 35 divided by 10 is equal to 10 divided by 19, right? So from there, if you do a side change, then median minus 35 is equal to 10 minus 19 into 10, which in the next line leads you here. 35 plus 25 minus 15, which is 10, divided by 19 into 10. So using interpolation also, you can easily come at the same formula. The advantage is that you don't have to remember the formula. Okay. The disadvantage, not disadvantage, but the point that you have to remember is, if you're counting, if you're taking the gap from median to this one, then you have to take 40 from the 45 to this one. And then the right hand side is simply the corresponding frequencies. So for median, corresponding cumulative frequencies. So for median it is 25, for 35 it is 15, for 45 it is 34, and your job is done. Okay, so this is another way in which you don't have to remember L1 plus n by 2 minus f divided by fm into c and what they mean. You can just directly calculate and say that this is the answer. All right, but obviously it is, if it is explicitly mentioned that you have to use the formula of the median, then there is no way.